Hi guys, welcome to another Elementor video. This is Jamie from System22 and webdesignandtechtips.com. Well, this is another in our series of Elementor for beginners. You can find the playlist down below this video. Today we're going to show you how to put a page together really quickly using the Elementor blocks. We put this together, didn't take any time at all. So let's get started. I'm going to start a new page. I'm going to go over here to page, down to template. I'm going to use Elementor full width. That way we'll have no sidebar. We'll still have our header and footer. I'm going to go ahead and edit with Elementor. And we'll give it a title. Whatever you want to call yours, obviously. And let's edit with Elementor. Okay, so it gives us a blank page here. There's a footer down the bottom and a header at the top. We're going to start adding sections, but we're going to do it the easy way. I'm going to click on the little file type icon in the middle. I'm going to select blocks here. We showed you how to do it with templates before. If you select blocks, you can go over here and do it a section at a time. I'm going to start out with perhaps a hero section. And choose the one you want. You can create variations if you like it, or hit the little heart if you want to remember it for later on. When you're happy, hit insert. And it's going to pop it in there. Of course, you're going to want your own stuff in there. So in the section that we've just added, you can add your own background. If we look at this one, over in style, there's the image they've used. Let's pop our own image in. I think that's the one I used before. It mentions that this doesn't contain an alt tag. All images should have an alt tag. If I click on that again, there's that image. Over on the right hand, we've got an alt tag. And let's say lady at computer. Alt tag should be a description of the actual image. A lot of people nowadays actually use it for keywords. I'm not sure if that's effective anymore nowadays, as Google's got pretty clever about that sort of thing. Okay, of course you're going to want to put your own text in here, but they've done all the styling for you. So let's just click on that. We'll put our own text in there. And they bolded out a couple of words. Let's bold out a few of ours too, for effect. Just selecting it, hit the B for bold. There we go. Down below, they've got a list of icons here that are rolling along. You can either delete that section if you don't want it, or just click on the little pencil or click on it to go to it. Here are the little items. You can just add your own images if you want to. I'm going to leave mine just like that. Okay, well, let's roll down. Let's add another little section. Again, I'm going to hit the briefcase. Let's open this up again. And about's going to work pretty well. So I'm going to click on about. Choose one that appeals to you. That works for me. I'm going to hit the insert to pop that one in. And again, just switch out the text for your own text. Very easy to do. And a bit of info there. That's great. I might like to darken down that text. Anytime you're in a text module or anything like that, you'll always find options over in style. Here's the text color right here. I think I might darken that down just slightly. Perfect. And they've also got a little read more button down below. I'm going to link that to the bottom of the page because I'm going to put a contact form there. So there's a little button. Again, click on it. You can change the styles and the icon and the background color and everything you want. I'm going to link this to the contact form at the bottom. So I'm going to say hashtag contact. I'll show you how to get there in a minute. Obviously, change what you want the text to say there. And over in styling, you can change everything about the button, background color, border type, etc. I'm going to leave mine just as it is. I'm happy with that. Great. So we've got our little hero section. We've got an about. Let's have a little call to action. Yeah, let's pop that one in. That'll work for me. Now let's just change that word perhaps. And again, I'm going to link that button to the contact as well. Great. And let's perhaps add something about the services here. Here's some services options. I quite like that one. And again, let's just change this to our services or something like that, whatever works for you. And this, I want this to say SEO. And we'll put in a few words about SEO. And we'll put this down below here. That's great. I'll pause this. I'll do exactly the same for these. No point you watching me rinse and repeat here. Okay, I've just done the last one now. Put my own info in there. Really easy to do. Any of these sections you can put your own backgrounds in. Put in whatever you want. Let's perhaps change the color of this background. It's always the pink tab there for the section. Let's go up and get my logo color perhaps. I've got a free color picker here. I'm going to grab that color. And let's change the background of this section here. Section. Always find background under style. Here's the background type. I'm just going to change that color there by clicking on it and pasting in that hex code I just copied. And we've got that blue color there. Fantastic. And of course, if you want to put an image or something in there, you can do that also. Okay, well, let's add another one. Perhaps a portfolio. And we'll pop that one in. That looks good. Again, let's change this background color to that blue perhaps. Or let's throw an image in for fun. So back over to style. Background type. We'll throw an image in this time. Want a fairly dark image. Great. We need to bring that text out of the top here. Know how to do that. Over in style, text color. I'll make that white. Perfect. And of course, you're going to want to change out your images. So just select this. It's a little gallery. We can go in. We can pop our own images in. Say add to gallery. And I'll just quickly select the first 6 I find here. Move them around if you need to, just by left clicking and selecting. Dropping the way you want them. Insert when you're happy. And we got our images in there. You can have these pop out into a lightbox. If you select media file and select lightbox yes, they'll pop out into larger versions for you. Okay, well that's plenty. I'm sure you get the idea. Let's just add a contact form on the bottom here. Again, I'm going to hit the block. Let's find a contact. Here's the contacts for us. Again, just choose whatever works for you. Obviously, you're going to want to put your own number, your own email in there. And details over here, obviously. For the form itself, click on the form. By default, you've got a name, email, and message. You can add more items if you want to. I'm going to leave it pretty much on the default here. The important one, obviously, is your email down here. This is where you want to get this form sent to. So make sure and put your email address in there and it'll send to your email. Great. Well, I linked a few buttons to this section up there. So to make sure that those are going to scroll down to this when they click on them, we need to give this a CSS ID. So I'm going to click on the section. Over in Advanced is always where you find CSS IDs and classes. I called it hashtag contact was the link. So I need to just call this contact. You can call it anything you want. It wants to be unique though. And when you add the link, just put a hashtag in front of it like we did for those buttons. So we should be good to go here. That's a really quick way of building a page. So let's save draft or publish if you're ready. And we'll take a look. Here's our little page. It's got all our little info in it. And our images there. Obviously you want to change out those little logos for the customers there. We got a little bit of about us info there. The read more, if I click on it, should go down to that contact form. As you can see, it does just that. I've made this very quickly. You can add plenty more sections. That button should do the same thing. Create your dream, contact us. Then we got a little services section telling you a little bit about what services are offered. You could put a pricing table in there as well if you wanted to. We got our check out our work. And they're going to pop out into a light box and people can scroll through. Obviously, you'd have images of your websites perhaps on there. And then we've got our little contact section. As you can see, you can build pages extremely quickly using those blocks. It's done all the styling for you, and you can personalize it and make it your own. So there you go, guys. There's how to make a page really quickly using the Elementor block system. Really easy to do. Great way of throwing pages together really quickly. So I hope you've enjoyed this today and found it useful. If you have, please give it a thumbs up, ring the bell, comment, share, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Don't forget, if you have any questions, pop them down below the video. I'll do my best to answer them for you, or make a little demo video like this. Once again, this has been Jamie from System22 and webdesignandtechtips.com. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.